Previously on Japan Treasure Hunters. Hunting the past in 3 decades with a degree in history and East Asian studies, Japan Treasure Hunters has found historical treasures in the mountains of Idaho, beaches and mountains of Japan,
Izusuba.
iconic World War II locations, and now begins a new adventure to uncover lost history in the Pacific. This afternoon, we're finishing the journey not just through the dense jungles of Rota Island, but through time itself. Our mission? To uncover relics hidden within the Tonga Cave, navigate the forgotten Japanese World War II tunnels, and decode the ancient stories told by the pictographs in the depths of the Pictograph Cave.
All right, Brian, let's hit it here. This was the hospital area.
Hostel.
Yeah.
Oh.
After acknowledging this cave is thousands of years old, Antonelli says it has been used during typhoons, and the Japanese made a temporary hospital where the concrete floor is.
They got pots in it, that's
Yeah.
why, and a teapot, that's why.
This one was built in 1970s.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I thought that was a cooking station.
It looks like it. This is gorgeous.
Back in 1975, we had a typhoon Carrie. Yeah. I was 1 year old when my mom took me up here for typhoon shelter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. How do they
Like the only access ever to metal detect in here. So that's what we're going to do. This is the Tonga Cave. This is where the Chamorros would come in case of typhoons, but also the Japanese used it for a makeshift hospital during World War II. So we're going to check it out.
Metal detecting is more than a treasure hunt. It's a way to touch history. And who knows what secrets we'll unearth today? Will it be a family heirloom, an artifact from the hospital era, or perhaps something even older? Only after a few minutes, the detectors light off in a fury of
Hit
beat.
this guy right here. See what's in here. It's a good 70s tone. It's like a little piece that looks like copper.
All right. This coconut, my brother that lived here, my brother Guelo.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what gold color represent?
No.
They represent our family.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because my grandfather was a blind,
Right.
but the eye is like yellow. So they call him Vicentin Oro. So that's why they call us all of us Oro, Familian Oro.
Oh, okay.
The family of the goat family.
Oh, okay.
That's why my brother really honor. He always bring coconut and put it somewhere to go side.
Right on. Right on. That's a good little history.
So that's why I was wondering. I asked my mom. I said, "Mom, why they calling us Oro? You know, I always get mad with people when they call me Oro." So my mom said, I don't know why. Maybe great grandpa hide the goat. And when she comes to his generation, he don't know where because he's blind.
Yeah. A weigh scale, right? Yeah. Okay.
This way was found to be an antique and possibly used by farmers for trade with the Japanese, or with any luck, it could have been used by the Spanish during their time on the island. As we dug, we found there was an audience that was curious on what we were doing.
Yeah. All right. Oh. What is that? Oh, looks like a spoon or a fork from a ladle or something. Which would make sense. We're right by the cooking pot.
So they strung power up in here.
Yeah, I got a light bulb over here, a broken piece of a light bulb. Yeah. Got that guy right there. That's a good looking one. Scraped across the dirt a little bit. It's a coin. I don't know what type yet because it's extremely, oh, it looks like a 10 yen. Okay, all right. Yeah, that looks like a 10 yen. Yeah. Cool. I got some more banging tones, and I got another coin here. Another coin here. These ones look like quarters. So, not sure. We'll have to find out. Hey, Brian, so this was a great spot. You know, we found a lot of great items, but unfortunately we couldn't find anything that said there was a hospital. There's no remnants of anything hospital-wise, but I get it because it's been 60 years.
I did find a medicine jar.
Oh, okay, what'd you got? Actually, my bad, it's been about 80 years. Oh, that's beautiful. It looks like something that they would put a salve in, a cream.
A couple spider webs when you first come in, but so there's a
Mother.
there's a I didn't go that way,
Yeah.
so we can go that way. This is the way I went.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Okay.
I can almost stand up in it.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's not. Gee,
What the?
it's a land crab.
Good Lord. Look like a god-darn spider.
On the way back, I could not think of anything but how silent these tunnels are now. But once they echoed with the sounds of war. It's eerie yet exhilarating to think of the stories these walls could tell if they could only speak.
Vent hole number 1. Okay. I'll wait right here for you. You want the headlight?
Here's a little bunker, little pillbox.
Brian wasn't done exploring yet, so he headed down the other side of the tunnel. You would have thought that I had my fair share of caves from Iwo Jima and the command center, but Brian, he wasn't done and wanted to explore some more.
Turns back to the right, John.
Even though my fun meter was pegged, Brian wasn't done yet, so he went down the other side that he had not explored yet. In their heyday, these tunnels would allow for transportation of ammunition, personnel, and also had power running through them. The extent of the tunnels are said to run underneath Song Song village and deep into the mountains above. Could this large space have been a planning room? Unfortunately, we'll never know as time has conquered what remained. There's good reason for the ping safety tape. That hole goes at least 20 feet deep, if not more. Just a little dangerous. It's amazing just how this labyrinth of tunnels was so encompassing. It's a good thing that the tunnel was caved in on this side too, because it would be very easy to get lost. Just a quick reminder that if exploring a tunnel or a cave system, it's best not to do it alone. Always take a partner with you for safety.
Well, it looks like, by the way you're breathing, it goes down pretty far.
It goes down. There's a hole. I took a picture over the top of it, straight down. Look, 20, 30 foot deep.
Another cave, another one down. That's all I can say.
We are back on the road for the last stop of the day, the 3,500-year-old Pictograph Cave.
Well, Brian, it's the last stop of the day. We're going to the Pictograph Cave. And Mr. Antonelli here is going to do a little explanation on what this thing is.
All right, welcome to Pictograph Cave. This Pictograph Cave that we have down here is, we had an Asian drawing, and this Asian drawing was carbon radio date is 3,500 years. And this cave was being utilized by during the Japanese time, also during the typhoon shelter and a World War II shelter. And in this Pictograph Cave, we had about 90 images of painting art. And some of the art are understandable, some of them not.
Though the hike was only about 5 minutes, it seemed like an eternity awaiting to see this lost art. And here in the quiet solitude of the Pictograph Cave, we find messages from the past. These images are a direct line to the thoughts and lives of those who came before us. It's a humbling reminder that we're seeing just one chapter in the long story of this island.
You can see some of the painting is getting faded already.
Yeah. It's 3,500 years old.
You go hiking from Bay Sanctuary coming over. It's gonna be little cliff going down, and when you get down, there's a cave right here. And this is a cave. Then there's a big rock. Then this is the cliff going up. And this is all the trees on the top. So this person might be stranded in this cave by the typhoon, and he cannot make it back home. So he draw his home that he misses home. So.
Oh man, that's a great story. Just incredible. What's all these black lines?
So this line, this is 13 of 13 line. So this 13, it might be representing the catch of the turtle, or it might be a catch of 13 of full moon in a year.
Okay, okay. So they're annotating the full moons, possibly.
And now this one is like a family tree. Yeah, like Jonathan and the wife had 4 kids. Right, they have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the way you look at it, it's like a family tree. It might be husband and wife, 4 kids, and it might number of a grand.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was
The
a
way
big
you look at
family.
it, but
Yeah,
they just make it round, like circle. Yeah.
it's a big family.
Is it?
Yeah, so it starts there. It starts all the way from there and goes all this way. That is incredible.
And they probably would start to tell the story of the family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, back when I was little,
This is how many times I told Junior not to write on the walls.
and then we got those big giant turtles, you know what I mean, which fed the village.
Okay, then I got an idea about those people are lining up. You know what is that people are lining up?
Yeah.
I mean, when I grow up, I want to be like you.
There you go.
Or it could be this guy's funeral. Everybody came out to his funeral because he was such a good fisherman.
Yeah.
So cool.
That is.
And here in the quiet solitude of the Pictograph Cave, we find messages from the past. These images are a direct line to the thoughts and lives of those who came before us. It's a humbling reminder that we're seeing just one chapter in the long story of this island. To see the full video of the Pictograph Cave, click on the link above or at the end of the video. It's some beautiful artwork. Our journey today has taken us through hidden passages and into the heart of history itself. We've held pieces of the past in our hands and added new tales to the saga of Rota Island. As we set the finds out on the table for Mayor Hokog to view, Brian tells the story of the pottery he found in the reef.
I was out on the reef, and what I did, because your bottom is so rocky, I knew
Which side?
right where.
Usually, over the Santa Margarita.
Okay.
So I did a lot of zigzag, but what I did is I looked for kind of channel areas where things would wash down and gather, and then but your reef is so rocky, there's no need, for me to, because I'm not going to chip into the reef or destroy the reef. So I tried to stick to the channel areas, and as I was staying in the channels, I came across this piece first, and I noticed it looked like metal, and I detected it and didn't detect. So I started trying to figure out, when I saw the bowl shape, I said, "Oh, that was a big vase or bowl." So, and then I was wondering, I didn't know if it was, ancient tomorrow or, so my immediate response was leave it where it lays. But then I figured, oh yeah, from the wreck, this is probably something from wreck. So I picked it up, found this one next. This one you can really see the bowl shape, and then I knew that was a big vase or a big bowl. So, but they were out laying in one of those little channel areas. The second one was closer to the reef area, and I really have a feeling on the other side of the reef. I'm sure the reef, when the reef grew, it just encompassed everything.
Wow.
But I would venture to say there's much more on the outside of the reef. It was just too rough to get out there.
So with those, I'm gonna put a good guess on what these are. So the Spanish like to carry vases on their ships, and these big vases would hold olive oil, olives, because they need the oil.
Yeah.
Or
what we like to imagine that it was filled with coins.
Oh, yes.
Right? So either way, those are definitely off the Margarita. There's no doubt in my mind that those are off the Margarita. We did find the treasure here, as this is definitely the jewel of the northern Mariana. So,
No, that's such a very strong like, I love it.
so so we want to thank you.
I really, really appreciate you guys coming out, taking the time. This is quite a journey. The finances it takes to come over here, it's not an easy thing, but really to help us connect with the past, this is so wonderful, and I can just imagine how you guys feel when you find little tidbits like this. It's such a amazing thing to see, and like you mentioned, I just imagine how these things come here or what the story is behind that. But it's a great, great thing, and for you to help us connect and see these things, even me, I'm like in awe how we can be able to learn and figure out what happened here.
Our adventure has been full of surprises and discoveries, but sharing them with the people of Rota makes it even more special. These artifacts are not just remnants of history, they're a testament to the rich heritage of the island. It's been an honor, and to all of you watching, this is what exploration is all about. Connecting with history, the people, and sharing the stories that bind us all. From the depths of Tonga Cave to the heart of Rota, we've uncovered more than just artifacts. We've uncovered the spirit of adventure that lives on in every corner of this incredible island. As the sun sets on Rota, we close this chapter of Japan Treasure Hunters. But remember, the journey never really ends. There's always another mystery waiting just over the horizon. And until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep the spirit of adventure alive.